All right, let's talk some Guardians, fellas. So last night, even though it ended badly for the Guardians,
what a good game.
It was a great game, and it was just that's what sports is all about, right? Like you're watching the Cavs game, and for me, like I had the Cavs game on my TV, and I'm watching the Guardians on my phone.
I love technology.
I got the FUBU.
FUBU.
I got the.
You got the FUBU.
Yeah, I call it FUBU. Bull was like, you gotta get the FUBU. I said, all right, man. I just go up top.
That's why I don't have to deal with the Bally's app.
Don't even worry about them.
Then I took my laptop that I used to do my podcast, and I had the Knicks game on that right at the end to watch that. And then when that was over, I put the Cubs and Mets on that too. And then,
was cooking.
Then the Cubs gave up a 3-run homer, and I was pissed, so I stopped watching that. And then when the Cavs game was over, I did my podcast. I put the Guardians on the TV, so I was all over the place. So it was a fun night. Now, it ended in a bad way for the Guardians. A 2-out, 2-run, walk-off home run in the bottom of the 10th by journeyman backup catcher Victor Caratini, or as I like to refer to him as Victor Caratini. Victor Caratini.
How's about the Astros?
Nothing on that.
How's about that? We
just let that pass.
I
could have made fun of me for 5 minutes right
I was like, how's about the Astros sitting down 2020 MVP? Like he's batting like 0.99.
Jose Abreu got sent to the minors.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he agreed to it. He's washed.
I mean, baseball got weird rules. Can we like claim him or something?
No, he had to. When you're a veteran like Abreu, you have to agree.
Okay,
he's got to give the okay.
I'm like, can't we get like? Yeah. I feel like that we.
Well, they don't need him because he's done.
So he's washed. But
in terms of this game, though, the Guardians get a 3-run homer early by Naylor, his 7th of the year, right? I think it was the first inning. Yeah, against Hunter Brown, who's been bad. So, but then the Astros come right back. They get a 3-run homer by Bregman, which, believe it or not, was his first of the year to tie it at 3. And then my man Andre tied at 3. Well, then the Astros
scored 5 more.
Scored 5, including a home run by John Singleton.
And then
so it's 8-3. And then Jimenez, who I just said yesterday he's going to start hitting home runs, hits his first home run of the year, make it 8-5. And then Estevan Florial, a 3-run shot to make it 8-8. It stays 8-8 till the 10th. Guardians had a chance to score, what was it, the 8th inning? I was distracted because I was doing the post game.
It was the 8th.
But I think it was the 8th. And then in the 10th, the Guardians take the lead on a 2-out hit by...
was it a double?
It was. Why can't I think of who got that hit in the 10th?
David Fry.
Yes, thank you. How did I forget that? David Fry, who's been very clutch, he knocks in the run. Bottom of the 10th, they had used Clase in the 9th inning in a tie game. I don't have a problem with that. People are criticizing. I don't have a problem with it.
I actually like it. Because
I like using my closer when you're on. I know a lot of people want to wait to take the lead in extra innings, but you never know if that, put your best guy in there, give yourself a chance to take the lead in the 10th.
Plus, when the guy starts on second base in extra innings, you just don't know what's going to happen.
Gaddis, so Hunter Gaddis, who'd been great, had been bad his last 2 appearances. They go to him in the 10th. He gets the first 2 outs. The runner's still at second base. They didn't even get him the third, so you're like, okay. And then Caratini comes up, and he just laid one right in the middle of the plate, and Caratini, boom.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Was it the Cavs game last night?
Yes.
I did not watch any of the Guardians game, so I watched a 10-minute recap this morning.
Of course. How could you have?
I'm just, when people hear me say, I'm making sure, I don't want to lie to them, say I was locked into every pitch. The ups and downs of that game.
Yeah.
Well, it makes baseball fun. Yeah. And the game, even when it goes 10 innings with 16 runs, was done in like 3 hours and 25 minutes. It's a quick game.
Yeah.
It flew through, which is what you want from baseball. Cookie Carrasco, it may be
these last couple starts.
It may be time. The pitches where he was getting hit on, and once again, I only see the 10-minute cut up.
Yeah.
They were catching a lot of the
it was
ball.
bad. They were smoking him
They
all
were
over
catching,
the place.
and even the outs, because they do show the outs in the 10-minute cut up. The exit,
they don't show them all, but they show some of them.
But he was getting
smoked.
The exit velos off the outs were still. I mean, he was getting hit.
It's time. Listen, for me, it is time to move on from talking about the Guardians pitching as a strength. They're gonna struggle with this.
It's a weakness.
They're gonna struggle to me all year. I think the strength of their bats is gonna be bats and in a bullpen.
The problem, though, is, and we're seeing it now with Gaddis, who's just falling apart
They're throwing so much that their arms are going to fall off.
The bullpen is getting overworked because the rotation's a problem. And you say, well, let's take Carrasco out of the rotation. Well, who are we replacing him with? Xavier Curry? I don't know that he's any better.
His one spot start was good.
It's fine, but the Guardians need real answers in the rotation. They need to go make a trade. And offense is not the problem right now, but Kyle Manzardo has to get called up. Kyle Manzardo hit his 7th home run yesterday. I believe he's hit 6 in like the last 10 games. He had 2 more hits yesterday. He's batting over 300. He's got an OPS around 1,000. Those stats are a day old. He's got 7 homers and I think, 18, 19 ribbies, maybe 20. The guy's killing it. He has 0 to prove in the minors. 0. Yeah. He is 100% ready. You've already gotten the extra year of service time. I don't know what the Guardians are doing. I don't want to be too harsh because they're winning and playing overall very well, but they have to call him up. This is ridiculous.
And he's going to bolster what you're already doing well.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, some of you gonna need it because your pitching ain't doing what it. Think about it like this, and the reason I think the pitching is gonna be like this all year. Think about the guys. Logan Allen, he has a nice record, but Logan Allen can get hit hard.
He doesn't have great stuff.
He don't have great stuff.
No.
McKenzie, his velocity is not there, and I think he's playing hurt. He's all around the plate. And then you got Carrasco. Gavin Williams, they shut him down when he was doing a simulated start. That's not helpful. So you got Bybee and who else?
Bybee's the only pitcher I trust right now in the rotation. And I'll tell you something else. You want to get crazy here? You want to get nuts?
Let's do it.
You know who the Guardians should trade for? Now, I don't think this team will trade him yet because it's still early in the season.
I thought you was talking about going to get old boy, Drone Man.
No,
he's not that.
Better than that. Now, we got to get this. Now, the Guardians should make a trade for a pitcher right now, but like a mid-tier pitcher that you don't have to give up that much for to bolster. But in 6 weeks from now, if this team is still bad,
AL or NL?
Justin Verlander.
Who's pitching tonight?
Who's pitching tonight against the Guardians. He's 42 years old. I believe I'll double check it, but I believe it's the last year of his contract. Now, he has no trade rights, so he would have to accept the trade to the Guardians.
And he probably would.
I'm not sure he would. I'm not sure.
He's pitching Detroit. He's not scared of the cold.
I know. No, it's not the cold. He might just want to play on another. Some guys don't want to play on whatever. I don't know. But Justin Verlander was still great last year. You look at the numbers, it's been 2 starts. Now, his command wasn't great in his second start against the Cubs.
He's coming off injury,
He walked 4, but he's just coming back from an injury. The guy's an absolute horse.
Clutch.
If you could get 15 starts from him and have him anchor your rotation in the playoffs, I don't know what it would take to get him. You might have to give up one big-time prospect for a half a year of Justin Verlander. But if the Guardians have Justin Verlander,
they have a chance.
They got a chance to win the World Series. I do believe that. And it's early. And that's why you're not making it now. But if we get to June and the Astros are toast, now the Astros have won 3 in a row. But if the Astros are toast in June, which I think they probably won't be, and so it won't happen. But if they are, and the Guardians are still playing really well, let's get crazy. Come on now. You owe it to the fans, Dolans. Let's go.
How much? So he signed that massive contract with the Mets. How much would it cost the Guardians to pay him for 40% of the season?
Now, I could be wrong. He might have 1 year left on his contract. So if that's the case, then they would and the problem is there's going to be a lot of teams that want to get Justin Verlander. Yeah. So it's going to be tough to
but just in theory,
how
much from a financial standpoint?
Verlander and Zach Greinke just won't die.
Yeah,
they just like 100.
And Greinke's not pitching right now. He's a free agent. And Max Scherzer's another guy.
Greinke throws like 82 miles.
Now remember, the Mets are paying a lot of Verlander's salary. I don't know exactly how much. I don't remember off the top of my. Okay, so this year, Verlander is making $43 million, but the Mets are paying $25 of that $43 million. So they're only paying him $18 million this year.
So you're paying him
now
$7-8 million for half a
season?
season?
So you'd pay him about $7 million for half a season. Now here's the thing: he does have a vesting option
for next year.
So
they're not doing it.
Which would kick in if he throws 140 innings. I don't know if he's going to throw 140 innings because he missed a chunk of the season already. So that's risky, and I don't know if the Mets would have to pay some of that. I'm not sure. Next year he gets paid $35 million, which obviously they're not going to pay.
Yeah.
So it's tricky. I know it's an extreme long shot. But why do we always have to get the cheap route? Let's go.
Or you could get Drew
Have
Palmer.
them end the season at 139
I'll be honest
innings.
real quick. If they are going to spend $35 million on somebody, I don't want it to be 43-year-old Justin Verlander.
You got a better pitcher?
Hey,
that you can get?
I'm just saying, for $35 million,
get,
well, who else are you going to get for 1 year, $35 million?
You could get Drew Palmer.
anyone on the free agent market next year.
You're not going to sign 1 year deals.
You could get
With all the elbow injuries, you don't think you could get someone?
No.
Drew Pomeranz, you can get him for $13,000.
You can get him for major league minimum or whatever the hell that is. I'm just saying, I want to see.
I like the idea. Well, I like the idea.
The American League is open this year. In my opinion, the American League is as wide open as it's been. The Yankees are playing decently, but they have not played as well the last couple of weeks. I don't think the Yankees are that good. The Orioles, to me, are the best team in the American League. But they're unproven. They've never done anything in the playoffs. Not that, the Guardians, they haven't done anything in the playoffs in recent years either, but they did win a series against the Yankees 2 years ago, against the Rays 2 years ago. The Orioles got a lot of young players.
Yeah.
Two. So, they're not a sure thing. The Central's wide open. Nobody's all that good in the West right now. We saw the Rangers, who were the 6th seed in the American League last year, and the Diamondbacks, who were either the 5 or 6 in the National League last year, go to the World Series. The Rangers barely made the playoffs. They won the World Series. The Guardians, this is a year to be aggressive, very aggressive. I'm just using Verlander as an example. I'd love to have him. Yes, they're probably not going to trade for him with that potential vesting option. I thought he was a free agent at the end of the year.
But still,
they got to make a big-time move at some point. But I would right now try to grab a mid-tier, number 4 starter.
Paul Blackburn, like you mentioned.
But even he's going to be worth something. J.P. Sears of Oakland.
Just somebody to eat innings.
Somebody to eat some innings because it's going to cause problems in the bullpen. Clase's been great, but Gaddis had been great. He's struggling, although Barlow's pitched better now. We'll see. But anyway, disappointing loss. But please, Guardians, Mark Chernoff, Chris Antonetti, why is Kyle Manzardo? And I know I'm not killing the hitters. Get rid of Ramon Laureano. He stinks. He hasn't had a decent OPS since 2019. I don't care. Zach said the other day he didn't think they'd get rid of him because he's a right-handed hitter. I don't care. He stinks. He's bringing nothing to the table. Florial's played well. I got to stick with him.
Yeah.
The only other option is send down Rocchio and make Arias the shortstop. You could do that, but you got to get Manzardo up. It's time for him. He's hot, and you got to call him up. And if he stinks,
you send him back down.
You send him back down. It's not the end of the world. They sent Jackson Holiday back down. The Orioles did. All right, Earl. What we got? Super chats.
All right.